Let's see.
Let's make sure we're in the right place. That was like, it was like the,
Where are we?
are you on the A1 page?
Yes. Oh.
Here, get rid of that.
We're looking just to make sure we are where we are supposed to be.
I never know with Jeannie's phone. Hey, look, we're live. It works.
There we go. How come it's got all that in there? How is it doing that?
So, oh, for a second I thought you could see your computer. That was trippy.
How's that getting?
It's not. It's not. It's the back of the table there. It's an optical illusion. Good morning.
We're gonna start doing magic.
So, welcome to Reno A1 Vacuum and Sewing's live stream on the 20th of May, Wednesday.
Hump day.
Mixed cloud and sunshine. And a high of almost 70 degrees.
No, it wasn't a high of 70. It said 64 when I checked.
Sure felt like 70 when I was out there.
So Patrick goes on what it feels like.
Yeah, I think I'm calling for 70.
64. That was the official weather.
If this is somebody who's watching. So, what else? What do we have to talk about today? Oh, we've had a couple of folks that have chosen Shopify payment, Shop Pay, and it does appear that if at some point you used Shop Pay and chose the shipping option,
it's defaulting.
That it's defaulting to shipping even if you choose not to ship.
So not your fault.
It's not your fault.
We talked to our gal
and we're going to disable Shop Pay as an option.
Yes.
There'll be plenty of other payment options, but that does seem to be kind of a bug in Shop Pay, and that you'd have to go into your settings and change your settings to get away from that.
So we can fix it?
We're just going to disable Shop Pay.
What does that mean?
It doesn't mean anything for these folks. They're going to but if you saved your information in Shop Pay, that option's going to go away after the live stream today. We basically just found out right before we started the live stream. And so PayPal and other credit card options will still be there. But that Shop Pay option is going to go away, and that'll just deal with the problem. So yeah, that's not something that we were aware of, and now we are.
Yes. So thank you for bringing that to our attention.
There were a couple of you who purchased, what was the design?
So last night when we were tallying up, because that's what we do is we tally up. Patrick does the tally. He said
at like 11 o'clock at night.
He said, well,
no, she said,
there's a Jingle All the Way pillow. And he goes, yes. And I go, no. So I look it up, and I was like, maybe there's something I don't know about. And there is no Jingle All the Way pillow. So if that was something that
it's a Jingle All the Way quilt design.
It's a quilt design.
Which, if you ladies want to get it, for those of you who purchased it at the 30% off, it was mispriced. But I'm going to give you a call today and offer the quilt design to you at 30% off too. But so if not, we'll refund you guys. So sorry about the confusion there. That's totally my fault.
Yeah, and then you know what else he did? So what else did
I do?
At 9 o'clock, he goes, I'm just going to stop the sale. So he put everything back to regular prices. And then I had a bunch of ladies that were still shopping because, you know, it's always the right time to shop at A1 Vacuum and Sewing. Except for at 9 o'clock when Patrick shut the sale down.
Well, but, you know, there's a lot that has to be done in the mornings here with this deal of the day that happens before like 7:30, 8 o'clock. So I was just trying to make my morning workload a little easier.
So then I went back in and put the sale back on. And
Which
then
means I have to go back in and turn the sale back off.
it took me like 2 minutes. So it's not that big of a deal.
And we appreciate you ladies shopping even at 9 o'clock last night.
Yes. Just keep shopping. So I put it
just
back
know
on.
Behind the scenes, we go home and then we work from like
don't worry about it.
6 until 11.
I need one of those those directors that cut. So anyways, we won't do that again. So if you want, we're going to leave the sale on. The sale will stay on until the morning. So if you're up, I know some of you are up at 5 in the morning or 3 in the morning. So just keep shopping.
So the update on the store is we're back to roughly 2 weeks out in service.
Same update as yesterday.
You ladies keep breaking your machines. Actually, most of the
not
ladies,
you ladies.
not you ladies, but
because you know what you're doing.
But the service has just been slammed. So we are. Shauna's coming back full time next week. That's
Yay!
exciting. And Sebastian will be back a couple of days a week to kind of help us get us through. We just have to make sure we are OSHA compliant.
Yes. So regarding Michelle Gilmartin, we had 700 people on the feed.
That was super exciting.
Or
it was
70?
super. No, it was 70 people on the feed, but the
I was saying 700.
No, but like 700 or 800 people watched her. Like you ladies are obviously excited and sharing and stuff like that.
We're so excited.
We're going to be doing some cross promotion. We couldn't be more excited. Our hope is that we just keep Michelle super busy forever, and she's just part of the team. So if Michelle's watching, we love you. And
then we're working on it. So I know I had somebody emailing me that said they went on and tried to sign up for the event. So you won't be able to sign up for the event until next Tuesday when we have everything put together.
Yeah, we're working to put all the materials, all the marketing, everything together.
We'll reveal the project.
We are working on some really cool other stuff, and she always gets really nervous because she's like, "What if it doesn't work out?" But
I don't even know what he's talking about.
You and I were just talking about it right before I hit start, and she was like, "Oh my God, are we live?" Because she was worried that maybe you guys would hear what else we were working on.
You know what I've been doing is I've been reaching out to.
We're just not even going to talk about it. We don't want to divulge our secrets. Yeah. But we are working on some top secret stuff. And you know what we do here at A1? We make stuff happen. Yeah. Almost said something else. Like I would talk at home.
We are working. Yeah.
We're working on some top secret stuff. Because like the only people in the country that'll be bringing you stuff, which is cool.
We don't know.
Yeah, we know.
We're working on it though, so just keep tuned in, and we're busy behind the scenes. I'm always gears are turning. I'm like, what else can we do? So should we do our daily deal?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Deal of the day. I'm going to demo, so that's why I'm stepping up. Deal of the day is going to be pop rulers. So this is a product by Kimberbell. Kimberbell's just so hot in embroidery, and these don't have to be just for embroidery. You could use these in sewing too. This is going to be something that you can use to fussy cut.
How does that look on your screen over there?
I can't see it yet. How does it look there?
I think it looks good.
We're just making sure our live feed, I think we're like 30 seconds behind. That looks good. Okay, so isn't this so cute? This is Anita Good's Cheeky Sayings. Here's one that I turned into a little pillow. This was in our Serger pillow class, which I'll put another one of these probably up in June. So if you want to learn how to do on your Serger piping, putting in a zipper, this is something that I do this class because I just love this class, because your serger's not just for finishing edges. So I am going to go ahead and fussy cut this down to, I'm going to do square, and we're going to do this ruler right here. So this is the 8.5 by 8.5. So once you're done cutting it down and you sew it up, then you're going to have your 8 by 8 square. So these are so wonderful, and I can get as I can go as complicated as I want. If I want, I could draw my crosshairs, so I could center it here and then put this on. But I really like to just eyeball it, because that's just one less step. You're going to see that there are, I don't know if you can see that. There are,
you can see them.
Can you see that? There's arrows. So it marks our center. It marks our center. You have 1/4 inch marks that go along this ruler. And if you're doing Kimberbell, or if you're doing Kimberbell, you have to have these, because she calls for them and uses them all the time. I'm sorry, it's bothering me. I got something on my fabric. But if you're doing other embroidery, or if you're just fussy cutting fabric, these rulers are so fantastic. A lot of you already bought your rotating mats, so you're going to use this when you're doing your fussy cutting. I use my rotating mats all the time. I use them when I'm squaring up, when I'm fussy cutting. So I like to just go on here and I'm going to eyeball, and I can tell I want to go about 1 inch above my embroidery, 1 inch below, and then I'll look over here and I might just make sure that I'm equidistant from the edge of that embroidery and the edge of that embroidery. And I'm just going to make sure that everything looks nice and straight. And I think that looks pretty good. I'm going to turn this. All right. Get your rotary cutter, and then you're just going to go and push in so it comes out a little bit here on the edges. I'm just going to take this. Maybe I'll show it to you from this angle. Let me look at it one more time. Looks good. I'm going to push in, and I'm going to walk my hand up. I'm going to move my hand up with my ruler. I hope that's not getting in the way. Going to go right to the edge. Then I'm going to turn my mat. Let's do the next cut. And as I'm cutting, I'm giving it a little, I'm leaning in a little on the left-hand side. The first time I ever used these, I just cut and it wasn't straight. And I was like, these are horrible. And then I stepped away and didn't use them for a little while. And then I got them out again and I said, let me try this again. And it was me. It's not, the rulers are amazing. They're fantastic. It was me not doing it right. So I'm going to go ahead and push in. And nothing's moving because I'm rotating my entire mat with this. I think that was my last cut. Okay. I have a little spot here where I didn't get all the way to the edge. And look at me. I am fussy cut. Isn't that great? So I brought another... I embroidered something else out this morning to cut for you.
I think one cut's enough.
Is one cut enough?
I think one cut's enough.
Here. No. One cut is not enough. So this was from...
yeah, Lynn Sack.
What did Lynn Sack say? Did she say one is enough?
No, Susan Harmon said, Lynn Sack, buy the ruler.
Yeah, you need both sets. So this is going to be the rectangular ones. So 4.5 by 6.5 is a really popular size.
And yes, Joy, we do have the mats as well.
We have some of the mats and the rulers. These are going to be special order. We're really trying to keep our inventory down in the store. Just because we don't have the traffic of people coming through. So I'm going to do the tally tonight, and then I will do the order. So home is where you hang your heart. I'm just going to go ahead and lay this down, and it looks good to me. Same thing. So this one's going to be the 4.5 by 6.5. Then just rotate your mat. Nothing moves. You're going to get those beautiful cuts. And everything I'm showing you is just stuff that's going to give you a better end product. Precision. And I pressed this beforehand. I used my my Panasonic iron, and I just pressed it, and look how perfect that is. Isn't that great? So these just make your life so much easier. Sometimes I'll square off. I used to square off with just my square rulers or my 12.5 by 12.5 or my larger rulers like this, but this makes it so easy. So if you get this square set, what you're going to get with this square set is you're going to get the 8.5 by 8.5, and it has... What? Patrick's getting tired. 6.5 by 6.5, and they all nest together. And this one's going to be the 4.5 by 4.5. So it's going to come with this, and it comes with some little rulers that are in the middle. It comes with like this little ruler here that you can do flying geese. And then if you're doing the rectangular set, the rectangular set's going to be 8.5 by 10.5. 6.5 by 8.5, and the 4.5 by 6.5. These are $64.95. The square set is $49.95. We're doing 20% off if you get one, and if you get both sets, they're 25% on. Patrick's is it already live on the promotions page?
I believe it's already live. Yeah.
It's already live on the promotions page. So if you've been waiting to get these, order them now.
I'm going to go back to the chair.
And Patrick's going back to the chair. And I think that's it. That's the daily deal. We love you guys, and we will see you tomorrow. Was there anything else? Oh, Bobbins came in. Can you believe that? Oh, my God. I can't believe it took so long, but Bobbins came in. So most of those, that was before we started to put them on the website for promotions. So most of those weren't paid for, but some of them were. Everything's marked. You can come down and pick those up. And I'm working this morning to fulfill those pattern orders. So I'm getting together as much as I can, and lots of stuff is on the way. Christmas every day. All right, guys. Have a great day. We will see you tomorrow.
Bye.